Hey, what's up guys, it's boy Jay back again with another motovlog, and from the looks of it, with those clouds, something might be burning up ahead. I don't know if there's like one of those burn days for farms, because I'm currently in the farmland right now. Hopefully it's just that and not a house or a car or whatever is like on fire. That would honestly suck for whoever it is. Hopefully they're all safe. Oh, I can smell it from here. Yikes, dude. Oh god, hopefully everything's fine. Anyways, I don't know how much battery I have, so I can't really like, I'm getting distracted by the smoke, but I can't really get too distracted because I don't know how much battery I have left on the voice recorder and the action cam. I know the action cam is still good for a little bit, but the voice recorder, yo, what's up with the smoke? That's actually getting like real bad. It's not in farmland. Hopefully it's not a house fire. I swear to God, hopefully it's not a house fire. Yeah, it seems like a house fire or something. Smoke's gone. Yeah, it's not near the farmland area. Oh God, hopefully the person or whoever it's happening to is fine. Honestly, it doesn't seem like one of those burn day fires. I don't know what they're called, so my apologies. I should know because I live in the countryside. Shit. See where I'm at right now? Terrible position to be in. Stay on the right. Today's video is about talking about the best beginner bike that you could get as a new rider, and I could be biased and say grab yourself a Marauder VZ800. These are things that are harder to find here in Canada, North America, I think, compared to like a Vulcan or a V-Star. But that's not what I'm here to say. So, getting your first bike is a monumental thing. Like, that bike will be with you through all your learning curves, and having a good one that fits your needs and your style of riding will help you stay encouraged and motivated to continue on this lifelong journey as a rider. I could say go out and buy a brand new 600, a brand new 250, 300 or whatever, but that's not the case. I'll be careful here. Ton of traffic. I thought there wouldn't be much this way, but I guess there is. Long story short, the best first bike is the one that you can afford and is used. Straight up right there. I feel like I've made this video before, or I've said the same thing before in one of my previous videos. I've made so many in the last like 5-6 months. I can't remember, and I did not think about going back and having a look if I made this video before. So if I did, you're getting a re-upload on a different day with a re-spiel of this entire thing. I'm gonna say this spiel again. Get a bike that you can afford after purchasing your gear, after purchasing decent quality gear, and doing your MSF or your MST course, any like the riding course for wherever you are. After you've done all those, have paid for all those expenses, the gear, the training, your licensing fees, your examination fees, then look at your budget and get a used bike. Don't go for a leader bike. Don't go for a high horsepower cruiser. Those things are heavy. Like, unless you can manage it, go ahead. That's on you. But personally, I would say no. But at the same time, in the driving school that I went to, we were riding on a V-Star 250, and my knees would go over top of the tank. It was super uncomfortable to ride that. Because at the time, I still am, but at the time I was more of a bigger guy than I am now. I was like 40 pounds more than I am now. And it was just, didn't feel right. Still did it. Passed my MST class with it, and for a couple of months I did not ride because I couldn't afford a bike. I had my gear and everything, but I couldn't afford my own personal bike. So I saved up for a bit and had about 2,500 bucks I could spend on a bike, and I was looking at like V-Stars, Shadows, and then this thing popped up. It seemed unique because I never knew this bike existed. I never knew there was a Suzuki Marauder. I knew about the Boulevard lineup, but I didn't know about the Marauder lineup. And this popped up for like 28. I negotiated down for about 24, 25. Can't remember off the top of my head what I said before, but it was around that range. and it's in perfect shape. Well, almost perfect shape. It took me a year, because here's the thing. Even if you say it or not, you will drop your first bike. You will drop your bike, and it's better to drop a cheaper bike than it is to drop an expensive one you just bought brand new and will depreciate a lot. Because here's the thing, with the used bikes, their depreciation value is already gone. Like, most of it's gone. You can just buy it, use it, and get rid of it in like a year or two afterwards without losing much money off the purchase price of the bike. I got this for about 24, 25. If I sell it now, I could get about the same, give or take a couple $100. And for riding it for 2 years, using it to create content and learning to ride, that $200-300 was well spent. That difference is no issue. Like, it's a non-issue. So your first bike, it depends on your riding style. If you're young, you might go for a sport bike. If you're going for longer rides, you might go a cruiser or ADV. If you're doing more off-roading too, if you're going off-road trails and going on the road, ADVs might be the thing for you. Going local commuting, a smaller cruiser or a street bike or a standard bike might be the thing for you. Like how comfortable you are in like a lean position, an upright position. All these things you've got to take into consideration. The first bike for you will be different from the first bike for another person, but the same rules apply. Buy used, buy within your budget after purchasing your gear, and purchase it for your style of riding. Buy cheap, buy used, buy for your riding style. Just start with like a 400 to a 600 bike. That's something that's not too low power and not too powerful, but remember, these are machines that can kill you. You're still sitting on top of an engine with no cage around you. So your budget, your riding style, and don't ride more than you like. Don't ego, like, you know, in gym it's called ego lift. Don't ego ride. Ride within your means, within the amount that you feel you are comfortable with, and slowly progress. Remember, this isn't like a 1 year, 2 year thing. This is a lifelong journey. So ride your own ride, you know? Ride your own ride. That being said, that's going to end today's video. It's short. There's probably people who can do a much better way of explaining this. So watch them too. I'm just doing my own thing, you know? So watch other people's videos if you guys want to. They'll probably do more in-depth. I'm just doing this on the fly off the top of my head. Ride your own ride. Ride within your means. The bike that you should get is one that's used. Pay cash for it. Don't ever finance your first bike. You are going to drop it, and if you buy a new one, it drops. Your depreciation value is going to go down, unless you just plan on getting that bike, man. If you've been to working a long time and you think you deserve it, and you haven't bought yourself anything like that in a while, and you have the means to do it, by all means, go ahead. It's your money. I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to give you a lecture. Do your own thing, but stay safe. It's a lifelong thing. That's all I say. Just stay safe when you do this kind of stuff. If you take risks at your own, realize you're taking a risk and accept that. And yeah, the best beginner bike for you will be different for everyone else. Alright? Okay, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one. Stay safe, ride safe. Adios.